All right, let's dive in. Today, we're cracking open the code on one of the biggest names in technology, Python. Let's get right to it. So, what's the big deal, right? Why is pretty much everyone, from brand new coders to the pros at NASA, talking about Python? Well, that's exactly the question we're going to answer. It really boils down to one word: simplicity. Python is what we call a high-level language, which is just a fancy way of saying it's designed to be read almost like plain English. This super clean, straightforward style makes it incredibly welcoming for anyone just starting out.
But being easy to learn, that's only part of the story. Let's really break down the core reasons that have launched Python to the absolute top of the charts.
This right here, this gets to the very soul of Python's philosophy: efficiency. While other languages might make you write line after line of complicated code for a simple job, Python can often do the exact same thing in just a few easy-to-read lines. It's all about doing more with less. And here's the thing. With Python, you almost never have to start from scratch. Its real superpower is this massive collection of pre-built code called libraries. The best way to think about these are like specialized toolkits. So you want to build a website? There's a toolkit for that. Django, Flask, take your pick. Need to analyze huge amounts of data? Grab Pandas and NumPy. Diving into the world of AI, TensorFlow and scikit-learn are going to be your best friends. This plug-and-play approach is exactly what makes Python so incredibly versatile. And look, this isn't just for hobby projects. We're talking about the language that helps run some of the biggest companies on the planet. Google, Netflix, NASA. Yeah, they all depend on Python for some seriously important stuff. That's what you call industry-leading credibility. So, with all that power, all that flexibility, what can you actually create with it? Let's jump into some of the amazing real-world things you can build. For starters, you can build the entire backbone of powerful websites and web apps. Those frameworks we mentioned, like Django and Flask, they handle all the complicated stuff on the back end, letting you build incredible sites way faster. When it comes to data, Python is the undisputed king. It's the go-to for sifting through mountains of information, spotting trends, and creating those charts and graphs that help companies make smarter decisions. Okay, this is where things get really, really cool. Python is right at the heart of the AI revolution. It's used to build the machine learning models that power everything from the movie recommendations you get to the tech in self-driving cars. And on a more personal level, Python can be your own secret weapon for getting things done. You can write these simple little scripts to automate all the boring, repetitive tasks in your day, like organizing files or filling out forms, freeing you up to do the stuff that actually matters. Okay, so you get it. You see the power. But I bet you're thinking, how does somebody go from zero to building all this amazing stuff? Well, it's actually more straightforward than you might think. Let's take a look at the roadmap. The whole journey usually follows 4 key steps. First, you start with the absolute basics, like variables and controlling how your program runs. Then, you learn how to organize your data with things called lists and dictionaries. From there, you get into the bigger ideas like functions and object-oriented programming, which are just powerful ways to structure your code. And finally, the best part. You start using those libraries we talked about, and that's when you unlock the real power to build whatever you can imagine. Every great journey begins with a single step. And in the world of programming, that first step has become this awesome, time-honored tradition. It's almost a rite of passage. It's a simple little program that connects you to decades of other developers who all started in the exact same spot, with the exact same 2 words. And there it is. That's it. One line. Print Hello World. All this does is tell the computer to show the words Hello World on the screen. It's simple, it's clean, and it's your official welcome to the world of code. So there you have it. You've just seen your very first line of Python. It might seem like a small start, but from here, the possibilities are, well, they're pretty much limitless. So the only question left is, what are you going to build with your next one?